Yo, 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 what's going on, Taurus? Hey, welcome to your reading for the week of August 17th through the 23rd. Yeah, I know, I'm crazy, I'm wacky. That's me, that's me, that's me. As you can see, this is your setup. This is the setup for basically every zodiac sign. I did pull your card here. This card represents to me your overall energy, which makes me feel as though that I feel as though that you've lost some sort of connection with yourself. You might not be, I feel as though that you might not even actually be going to church. Some of you Tauruses has probably have stopped going to church, or you've fallen out of line with your spirituality. All right. Underneath here is a oracle card, so it's a message for you, like towards the end. And just because it's in reverse doesn't mean that every time that it's in reverse is going to mean that you're not in line with your spiritual self. All right. So we have this row. It represents you, which is your mind, body, and soul, something that you could be feeling sometime this week about. So whatever it is that you might be thinking, what it is you might be feeling, what's going on with you spiritually, or what you might encounter this week. Okay, and then at the bottom here we have your overall energy for the week from outside forces. So not necessarily you, but what you could possibly be encountering this week. Okay, so this is you, this is them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right down into it. Like I said, that's your mind, your body, and your soul. And I do like to take my time and really study the cards a bit. So if that doesn't work well with you, then I don't know what to tell you, because that's just how I am. Okay. So right now, what I can see for you, Taurus, is that I feel as though this week there's going to be some sort of mental balance for you. Okay, I feel as though that after a period of time, you might not have been able to really have a grasp on your mental state. Not to say that you were going crazy or anything, but I feel as though that it might have been erratic in the past. I feel as though that this week you're actually going to be getting some sort of a relief. Like mentally, I feel as though that you're going to be getting some sort of a relief after dealing with some sort of mental anguish in the past. You might even been dealing, or maybe you were like stressed out, mentally stressed out. Now this week you're just going to be more so focusing on things that make you happy, things that make you feel good, things that feed your intelligence. Okay. Now over here we have, obviously we've got the body and we've got the soul, and I feel as though that this week you could be feeling ready to take action. You could be ready to take on whatever it is that you need to take on. If somebody puts something in front of you, you're ready to put in the work. You're ready to do the work. Okay. But I am feeling as though that just watch it, don't overdo it. Okay. You are going to have that energy, and you do have that stamina because you are a Taurus, but just make sure that you don't bulldoze over people. Just like, don't bully somebody. And I'm not like, no pun intended, but I'm saying, just don't bully somebody. Okay. Like, give them the time, to come to you, or, give them, just ease up off of them. Okay, but I do feel as though that you're going to have some decent stamina this week to take on any projects that you may need to. Now, spiritually, this is very interesting. Spiritually, I feel as though that you've been dealing with something spiritually. It kind of actually goes along with your card up here, the Hierophant card that's in reverse. So it's making me think that I feel as though that some of you Tauruses might have been dealing with some demons, or you actually might be dealing with some demons this week. I feel as though that there are going to be some things that is trying to make you aware of your past, of your actions. I feel as though that could be why you're not feeling the greatest, or why you might have stopped going to church, or might have stopped going to some sort of service, because it might have had some sort of impact on your spirit. And I feel as though that's something that's going to be a theme this week, is trying to understand exactly what it is that is trying to tell you that, you know, there are some things that you need to settle with yourself, to settle with your soul. All right, so now we have here your cards for this week. Okay, now this is the beginning of the week, this is towards the middle of the week, and this is the end of the week. Okay, so towards the beginning of the week for you, Taurus, I'm getting that I'm feeling that you're going to be getting into some sort of a debate with somebody. Oh, how interesting, because you got the Justice card up here. It feels like you're going to get into a debate with somebody. They may talk about or bring up humanity, or maybe some sort of news that could affect the entire not economy, but maybe the social state. So maybe society. They're going to be talking about something that's on a massive scale that actually has something to do with humanity. Okay, and this is going to be somewhat of a friendly debate, but I feel as though that you're not going to be very well versed in what they have to say. You know, I feel like this person might actually ask you, why is it that you're not really feeling the emotion behind it? Okay, you know, there may be a bit of a disconnect, but I feel as though that you're really going to more so internalize that feeling or that emotional side of you. But somebody's going to come to you, or I feel as though that somebody's going to come to you earlier this week, or at least the beginning of the week, and start talking to you about like the latest news. But you don't have a lot of information on that. But I feel as though that you're going to be, here we go towards the middle of the week, excuse me. But I feel as though towards the middle of the week, I feel as though that you're going to be researching what this person has said. Like, I feel as though that you're going to be on the internet, or at least Googling a lot of this information regarding what they said and what they spoke to you about. And I feel as though that you're going to get to the root of the matter. Like, you don't, for some reason, I'm seeing you crying in front of your computer monitor, or at least on your phone, but I'm seeing you crying. I know this may resonate with you, this may not resonate with you, but I feel as though that you're going to be crying in front of your monitor over whatever it is that was spoken about. Apparently it must have hit you deeper than you really thought, because you internalized it at the beginning of the week, and now it's just all coming out. Because I feel like you might I can't even think of the word right now. It sucks. But over-identify. I feel as though that you might over-identify with the situation. Okay. Well, lo and behold, over here. So towards the end of the week, wow, this information really had done something to you. This is transforming you. I feel as though that the information that this person spoke about might have something to do with what's going on with you spiritually. Something that might be keeping you up at night. You're spiritually, you're not rested spiritually. Okay? And wherever you were going with this service, it wasn't helping either. But whomever you spoke about this week, and I feel as though it has something to do with work. Like, you're going to be talking to somebody about work, or work is going to come up. It's something that goes around work. Okay, but I do see it holding some sort of transformation on you, or at least a new beginning. Like, I feel as though that there's going to be some new beginning with you, or you're going to finally find that step to help you get your composure back. You know, to get to spiritually be at one, you know, to actually come into yourself and be like, all right, I need to take care of this. I need to feel better. And I feel like whatever that was, you're going to be putting into work. Because I'm seeing a lot of work. I'm seeing some spiritual work towards the end of this week. And not because it's under the soul card, but I really feel that that's what it is. I feel as though that you're going to be going through some sort of spiritual transformation towards the end of the week. It's going to make you see some things. It's going to make you see, you might even get back into reading the Bible. You might be getting back into reading like some sort of like scripture or something. All right, but that's what I see. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for this week for you. So let's see what the oracle message that we have. And it's forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Wow, past disappointments. What did we just talk about, Taurus? Right over here, something from the past. All right, but you got the energy to take care of it. All right, you do. You definitely do. All right, and one thing I wanted to mention about this, about you mentally, if I didn't already, if I did, I apologize, but my mind be going like at 80 miles a minute. Like when you get into this conversation with this person or whoever it is, just make sure that you admit that you don't know a lot about the situation, you don't know a lot about the subject. It's like, keep it balanced, don't be snarky about it, but don't compromise yourself too much to where you feel as though that you don't have a voice, or to where you don't want to look bad in front of the person. Okay, humbleness is everything, Taurus. Humbleness is everything. All right, so that is your reading for this week. If it resonated with you, that is fantastic. If it didn't, well, it just didn't. Okay. So if you want, go ahead, like, subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to, and I will see you guys next week for your, well, reading. Ta-ta!